Big up everybody. What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy MarkN, MUFC fan, and you know what it is. I'm here again and I'm bringing you the preview. Yes, it's another round. Day 2 begins on the match day for the Euro group stage. And who do we have? We have some exciting fixtures coming up soon at 2 p.m. UK time. We have Croatia versus Albania in the first game. Afterwards, we have the host nation, Germany, as they take on Hungary. And then, finally, later on that night, we have the Scots as they take on the Swiss. Guys, how are you doing? What's going on? How are you enjoying your day? I hope you're getting it's all having fun and good times for all of you guys enjoying the tournament. You know, whichever nation you're supporting, stand up, be proud. They all do it. They all done a great job to get themselves to this tournament. And it's going to be very interesting because we've seen a day, almost a full day of upsets on Sunday. I mean on Monday and today. There might be some upsets to be had. You never know what could happen. Could Croatia kill Albania, or will Albania take this opportunity to stake their claim? As we know that they are very good at what they do. They got that early goal against Italy in their opening fixture, and we know they were already not expected to even do as well as they did. Italy done well to hold them off for the 90 minutes. Could Croatia do the same? We saw a poor performance from Croatia, and it was one of those things. Big up Gaming Simp. Hope you're having a good one, my bro. Thank you so much for coming by and smashing a like, bro. I'm well. Doing what I can, trying to cover the Euro coverage. I'm going to be bringing some live vlogs very soon. This Friday, I should be in Frankfurt. I think England's supposed to be playing, so I'm going to try to see if I can speak to some fans and bring that to the stream. It might not be live, but I will drop it in as a short, and you guys could, tell me if the content is good, if you enjoy it. But let's get on to the game, guys, because that's what's really, really important at the moment, because, it's going to be an exciting one. There's lots of things to talk about. Let's look at the team form currently. Croatia has 1 loss, 3 wins, and a draw leading up to the tournament. In the tournament, their first game was a loss, and Albania 3 losses and 2 wins. They lost their opening match against Italy. It probably was very devastating for them. But let's explore the Croatian team. Let's see what is going on. Who are the players? What happened? Because they did face a strong Spain team, but at the end of the day, they have a lot of top players in the Croatian national team, and it was shocking that they didn't do better in that game. I don't know about you guys, but if we look at the key stats in the game for the match that they played, 29 balls recovered, 3 goals conceded, 4 tackles won, 118.56 kilometers covered in the game, 54 possession, 88% pass accuracy, and only 2 saves. If we go further into the stats, it's pretty difficult. Pretty difficult. Let's look at the head-to-head between Croatia and Albania, and these are the key stats. Total attempts 16 to 8, 32 attacks as compared to 16, 3 corners taken compared to 0. Passing accuracy 86% with 330, 88% with 467. Passes attempted 528, passes attempted 382. You can see there's a very close similarity between balls recovered. Albania has more offsides, they have more saves, and they covered almost the same distance. The difference is they were a little bit more aggressive, as they also walked away with 2 yellow cards against Italy. Guys, it's really interesting, this tie, because we know Luka Modric is the captain of the Croatian team, and we don't expect Luka Modric to have two bad games in a row. This guy is usually one of the top performers in football, and he plays for Real Madrid. He's fresh off of winning a Champions League. So it's pretty interesting that they had such a bad performance in the game against France. There's also Mateo Kovacic, who plays at Man City, had a decent season. They won the league, and he probably didn't have as much game time as he would expect, but he did feature a lot in the Champions League as well. So there's interesting things happening there. They have an interesting midfielder right at the center of the screen here. His name is Maya. I hope you guys would take a look at him. I think he's a good performer, one to look out for in the game. Also look out for the brothers Marco and Mario. they will be coming to give a strong performance in the game today because they should be disappointed in the way they performed in the last outing. If you look at this team, there's a few interesting players coming in like this forward coming here, Piaka. I think he might be an interesting addition if he was to come into the game. And it's just one of those things. If you look at their defense, they have Josko Gavardiol, who plays at Man City. And, he scored quite a few goals for Man City this season in the UCL as well as the Premier League and an FA Cup. So it's, for me, one of those things. Hopefully, they come to the good in this game against Albania and do themselves proud. Big up to you, Berber. Hope you're doing well. Big up, Shea Arsenal fan coming in. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Albania because we can't leave them out, and they are not the favorites by any means because, as everyone would be expecting, Croatia to be the favorites in this game. Maybe they weren't as favored in the game previously against the Spanish international side, but this time maybe it might be Albania's turn. So let's see what's going on with Albania. Let me just get this on the back up. My bad, guys. But yeah, let's see what's going on with Albania. Albania has some good players, in my honest opinion. They have Armando Broja, who used to play at Chelsea. I can't remember if he's still at Chelsea, but there's also other players in the squad. So let's take a look at the Albania squad and see what's happening with them. And we'll go into it, and let me just make this a little bigger. Boom. Right. There's this guy, Aslani. I know a lot of people may not know about him, but he's a very good player, very consistent. I think he would be one of the ones who was kicking himself the most because he had quite a bit of opportunities to get himself in or create scoring chances for his team against Italy, but maybe it was the nerves, but I think he didn't get all his passes accurately and he lost the ball when he should not. Another key player to be looking at is Bajrami. This guy is very consistent in the midfield. He's very composed, very good on the ball, and he usually keeps everything linked up between defense and attack. So you should be looking out for these two guys. I would say they are very much the danger men, as well as Armando Broja. The striker, he has a big point to prove. Like, seeing it's not great, but it should be getting better. Big up to you, Shay. What are your thoughts, bro? How you doing, bro?
Good.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I sent my predictions to Football Power Hour.
Big up, big
And
up. Oh, I have to drop my predictions in a few. Guys, don't forget, if you want to take part in the predictor game for the Euros, there's also a fantasy league. You guys could go to the Football Power community page and drop your predictions for this round score of match day 2 in the group stage. And let me just pull up this article so you guys
it's
could
in
get
my
to the
community
fantasy
post also.
football, and I will drop the link in the chat. So you guys, you could join our fantasy league by creating your own team, and I'm gonna drop the link in the chat right here. And if you on my community page in a few minutes, I will drop this. I will drop the link for our fantasy league group, so you guys could are welcome to join. It's awesome. Trust me. You pick your players, and it's just like the fantasy football in the PL, and you just have a more opportunity with a wider range of players, and you can pick 16 players as well. So let's have some fun with that. Get your predictions in, get your fantasy team in the league, guys, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So let me just get back to talking about Albania really quickly. 1 second, let me just drop the link for the game in the chat. Hold on, guys. Boom. Boom. So Shay disappeared, bro.
I was doing my predictions, on the Euros app.
Yeah, I know how that is, bro. I know how that is. Let me just.
Yeah.
The Euro predictions app is gonna be fun, bro. Create an auto join link.
Yeah, I got 15 points on the predictions app.
Right, guys. So I just pasted the auto join link for the league, for the Euro Fantasy League. So you can click that link if you want to. Look, it's up on the screen right now. You can click that link and join the Euro Fantasy League. If you guys want to just join the Fantasy League and you already have a team created, you want to just enter the code. That's the code right in the middle there. Capital EOG 4MS. That's the league code. So guys, you can just come into the league. It's going to add you in. If you join before the next 45 minutes, you're going to be added into this round because the round begins when the first match is kicked off 5 minutes before. So guys, get in and enjoy yourselves. Now let's just finish this the way. Let's looking at the Albanian squad because I think it's going to be a very, very interesting game to watch today. A lot of the games with the teams that have played before that we haven't been expecting to be favorites to win the tournament have been seemingly the most exciting game so far. I think, if you look at the game yesterday, I think Portugal, they did okay. They could have had a better game. They were not clinical as they normally are in front of goal. People might blame that on Cristiano Ronaldo, but I think it's just a matter of, maybe it's just the pressure. Maybe, just some passes. A lot of players, they want to achieve so much. They want to do so much. They probably were doing a little bit too much. You know what I mean? So sometimes these things happen. If you look at the France game, I think it's also one of the worst games of the tournament so far. France was kind of woeful for the team that they should be. I think they're a better team than they gave and shown in their performance in that last game. I think they're very, very lucky to come away with any point at all. I think Austria deserved a penalty late in the game when they took out Sabitzer in the box and no one got the ball. So I feel like, yeah, they should have. And Austria always looked like they had a goal in them coming into the game. A lot of good saves by the keeper kept France alive. So, guys, as we look at the match day two, the first game coming up is Albania. Let's just move on from that game because there's a lot of other games in the tournament and match day two beginning, bro. It's gonna be exciting, guys. And next up after Albania and this game is going certainly to be a very, very big clash. One of the favorites to win the tournament. And I'm talking none other than the host of the tournament themselves, Germany. As you guys
Germany.
know, I live in Germany. So, I'm going to be supporting them somewhat to win. I'm actually a huge Italian football fan. And of course, my favorite footballer is Cristiano Ronaldo. So, I kind of want the GOAT to win. Big up, big up. So Germany with a brilliant win in their opening game, 5-1 versus Scotland. I think it was more of a mauling. It wasn't really that balanced in the sense that Scotland, I thought their performance in the leading up to the tournament in the friendlies was pretty decent. I expected them to be a lot more compact and physical and, at least more compact in the game. I didn't expect them to concede 5 goals. I thought they would probably lose to the Germans, maybe 3-1 or 3-2, but they didn't even get themselves on the score sheet until after they were down 3-0. It was a tough one, a long day, brilliant performance by none other than Musiala. It was really, really good to watch him play. He's very, very technically good, a natural talent, no matter where on which team he plays in. I think Jamal is going to be one of the best number 10s in the world in the future, probably a Ballon d'Or winner, and he's partnered with Florian Wirtz, who had an amazing performance himself. And in that midfield, you also have the experience quality of Gundogan. Ilkay Gundogan to back up those two brilliant youngsters. Germany is very strong this tournament, guys, and as the host nation, they're going to be very, very tough to beat. I don't think there's much teams in this competition that can hold a candle to them, and even if they are as good, it's going to be very, very difficult to fight them down with the home support. And I'm talking about their home in playing in Munich. one of the biggest stadiums in Germany, and the support there is definitely going to be ridiculous. And guys, they've scored 5 goals, conceded 1, averaged 68 possession in their first game, 94% passing accuracy. It's the highest passing accuracy so far of any team of the tournament. 37 balls recovered, 110 kilometers covered over the game, 2 yellow cards as well. But the performance, guys, was dominant. It was oof, guys, you have to give it to them. And if you look at this squad, I'm just gonna do this one for my buddy GB. I don't know if he's in the chat, but he was asking me earlier if what's happening, and I just wanted to let him know, talk about this young talent who's also in the German squad, and his name is Maximilian Bayer. You know what I mean? Maximilian Bayer, he plays for Hoffenheim, young striker, 21 years old. He wears the number 14. At this club, he wears the number 35. A very, very good performer, one of the top performers in the Bundesliga this season, deservingly getting his cap for his country. If I show you his stats, he has not played that much games for Germany because he is young, but he's been given the chance, and he probably will take it. He has previous match. He has not really played in the tournament so far, but I can tell you this. Let me just shift over to this slide really quickly, and you will get a better picture of what's going on with him. This is Maximilian Bayer, guys, and he's a Man United target. He's in the transfer window, rumored to be around 30 million euros. So it's a very neat deal that Manchester United could do. He's a young striker, very clinical, very good on the ball. He has a good decision-making process, very intelligent footballer. He's very aware of his surroundings, brings his teammates into the play. And I'm telling you guys, I've seen him play live 2 times, and both times he's been one of the best, if not the best performer on the pitch in both teams. Guys, he's very young, but he's going to do very well. And I'm telling you now, taking a punt on this guy, he can play either left wing or right wing or at striker as well. Very fluent attacking player. It's going to be very, very interesting if Man United get their hands on this guy. He's 1.85 meters tall, meaning he's 6'1". So guys, I don't think he's that small a guy, and he still has a probably year or 2 left of growing to do. Of course, he's probably going to have to put on some size to get his physicality up. But look forward to him, guys. If Manchester United does take the opportunity to take a punt on this young striker, I guarantee you guys, you are going to enjoy him. He's going to come in, play second fiddle, and as soon as he settles himself in the team, he's going to be fighting tooth and nail to get a starting position. So guys, look forward to this. It's a possible transfer option for Manchester United. And let us move right back on to the Euros. And let's look at 2 other players in the German team that are very, very good performers. And you definitely want to pay close attention to their progress. And I'm going to start with this guy. He's on the older side, a striker. He comes from the 3rd division, making the German team out of sheer determination. And then recent in the World Cup, being selected, getting his move to Borussia Dortmund shortly after. And I'm talking about Niklas Füllkrug. Very, very good player. Very, very clinical. And as you can see with his goal, I think it's currently the goal of the tournament. Some people might say that the strike yesterday from the young Turkish Real Madrid player Arda Güler is probably the goal of the tournament, but the quickness of his feet and the accuracy and the drive in which he took that strike against Scotland, shifting it with his first touch, and his second touch was back of the net. There was no hope for the goalkeeper. There was clearly no hope for him. Straight into the corner, always going far and away from the goalkeeper, up into the back of the net. And I would say he's a very exciting 31-year-old to watch when he's at his best. And for Germany, guys, I can tell you for free, he has been at his best and he's been doing very well, guys. So, take this time, check him out. If you're here in the live or you're not, and you're back in a non-live session watching later, check him out. Go tune into the Germany versus Hungary game. You're definitely going to see him perform, and he's definitely going to come up with some goals. He's big, strong, he's quick, and he's very physical. Strong, very, very good in the air, and he's got a strike that's like a boom, like a rocket, guys. Big up to Kenny Fan TV coming in.
Big
What's
up to
good,
you,
my
Mark.
brother? Hope you're doing well.
I'm doing well, Mark. How about you?
I'm chilling, chilling. I was just talking about the young Maximilian Bayer, the young striker to
Ah,
watch that's rated for around 30 million euros. Very
mm,
good. He could also play left wing and right wing. Very
okay.
adaptable, fluent going forward, great on the ball, and he's
Mm,
only 21 years old. And at 30
okay.
million euros, that's something in the region of 20 million pounds. If we was to
Right.
do some add-ons, I think we could probably even, send them a few players on loan, a few youngsters to the Bundesliga, let them develop and bring them back next season. I think this club will be open to a move. It's going to be interesting to see if we do actually move for for Joshua Xerxes, or we shift our target to Maximilian Bayer, who's going to come at a very, very low cost with a high rating, a high ceiling, and lots of talent and ability. And I was just mentioning Nicholas Füllkrug as well. He's 31 years old. He's on the experience side, but he's at Borussia Dortmund. And I
Mm.
don't think Borussia Dortmund would be willing to give us a swap deal between he and Jadon Sancho. But if we were, I would take a deal for him
I will take it.
and possibly
Yeah, yeah.
Jeremy
I
Bino
would.
Gittins, another young English left winger who's very, very talented, six
Wait,
foot three, quick,
who again?
strong, and great on the ball.
Who again? Sorry.
Jeremy Bino Gittins. He's a young English footballer. He's a
Oh,
winger.
right. Okay.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
plays
yeah, yeah.
at Dortmund as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was right
Urba,
there.
I'm telling you, if we could get either Füllkrug
Oh,
or
oh,
Bayer,
oh.
I think either one is going to propel Hoyland to be a better striker. I think Fulkrug will be is a very good attacker, so he would give him that experience. He grafted from the Division Three just all but 2 seasons ago. He was playing Division Three football in Germany, and now he's playing at one of the best teams in the Bundesliga 1. So I think that's something that could lend a whole host of experience to players in the squad, and that would show shared determination and drive. You know what I mean, guys? But there's also Maximilian Bayer, who I think would be a much more easy target to get because if you look at prospectively speaking, there's no one really trying to sign him right now. And I don't want to talk too loud, so I'm trying to whisper. And I'm glad that I don't have 100K following in this moment because I don't want Arsenal or Man City or Liverpool to go at this young Maximilian Bayer. I want us to go get him because
Oh,
he
yeah.
comes with a
Understand.
different kind of mentality and he's not highly rated. So everyone is not going to say, like, oh, this guy, da 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 da. But what I can tell you from seeing him play is he has that never say die attitude and he will run and he will do his best every single time he puts on our shirt. And that's what's more important to me. Not to mention he has a high ceiling. Let me just bring
Yeah,
up
yeah.
two of the main players in the German squad that I think everybody is excited to see tonight, and everybody's should be excited to see because they're both very, very much amazing. Amazing. That's all I could
Mm.
say about the two of them. And the first one, where is he? Where is he?
Um, um,
That's not 1 second.
I think you may have to
Okay,
go
I
for.
found him. Hold on. That's not
Wait, who was it again?
Florian Wirtz.
Oh,
Where is
words.
he?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I must be crazy, but I'm not seeing him here.
I think you have to see the full squad. I believe.
This is the full
Mm.
squad though. But he's one of the top players anyway. So
He should. He,
look
he,
at look
he
at
should
him.
be in the middle. There you go. There you go. There it is.
Right. Guys, number 17. Where's number 10? For none other than Bayern Leverkusen, Bundesliga 1 champion this season, Florian Wirtz, guys. I present to you this youngster, very, very good, very talented, very driven, a grafter as well. He was not given an easy go to get to where he is. He had to work very hard, And I would tell you guys, trust me, you can see it in the way he plays. He's hungry to play his best, hungry to help his team score. And if he gets the chance, he's going to put it into the back of the net. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, Berba, definitely. I hope that Bayern doesn't have his eye on him as well, 100%, because it's going to be difficult if Bayern goes in. But I'm what I'm hearing about Bayern right now is they're plotting also a move for another young striker, but it's not him. It's actually I think they might be going in for Benjamin Sesko, or they might be going to compete with us for Joshua Zirkzee. It's very possible that they
Firstly.
might. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So so for me, yeah, Yali, 100%. Dortmund would rob
I
us
agree with
blind.
that. I
You know,
agree
could
with
you
that.
imagine? You know, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a Jadon Sancho fan, but I'm Man United fan. I'm not accepting the disrespect towards the club, refusing to play.
100%.
I don't care who
I
the
agree.
manager is. If you refuse to play, you're refusing to play for the fans and for the club. You can say what you can dress it up however you want to, but that's just my opinion. And I 100% feel like this guy, right, doesn't deserve to wear a Man United shirt anymore unless he apologizes, not just to the club, not just to the manager, but most importantly to the fans, right? But I'm not going to
Yes.
say he's not a huge talent. He is, but he just never
He,
delivered in a Man United shirt. His best ever
facts.
time at Man United
Facts.
was the 42 games he played under Eric Ten Hag. No one should forget. Ollie signed him. He only played 21 games. Ralph Ragnick came in. He only played 20
Ragnick played
games.
Sancho, isn't? I think Ragnick was playing Sancho, and
Yeah,
I think
Ragnick
he
gave
was playing.
games, right?
Yeah.
And because of the timing at the end of the season, but he got 20 games. Then he went on to play 42 games for Karen Eric Ten Hag. So
True.
I'm just gonna put it out there. The guy who gave him his most opportunity is the guy that everyone thinks didn't like him the most, if you understand what I'm saying. So, in my
Right. Yeah.
honest opinion, I'm not trying to redress the facts. The guy didn't deliver in a Man United shirt how he should have.
Absolutely facts.
The hype for what he cost and for the big profile that he was, I think he could have done a lot better. You know, but Florian Wirtz, guys, keep your eyes out for him. We may not go in for him this summer, but you never know,
Of course.
guys. Man United do some shocking things. He might just be coming to the Premier League. Might not be this season, but it could be next season. I know some
Next
of
season.
these guys, he's a native to Leverkusen, so he might feel that native bond and may not want to leave like Francesco Totti at Roma, but you never know, guys. So let me just go back to the other guy because this guy, England is very, very unlucky. And I have to say, very, very unlucky because this youngster was part of the English setup, young Jamal Musiala,
Paul
and
Musiala. Yeah.
it's just
Mm.
shocking that they didn't wasn't able to keep him. What
I'll
a
see.
talent!
I,
I think
yeah,
it's
he
a
was
lot to do with
brilliant.
the fact that they have Southgate as coach, but people might say I'm wrong. I think a lot of the techie talents will not stay at England because of Gareth Southgate. His his coaching methods don't really suit that expansive attacking style of football.
Facts.
It's more of that old school, you know, low mid block type of
Low
thing,
block.
and I think
We did.
it's
We
long
did
gone.
even play. We did even play like low block with like We did play like low block with like Ole as well. I remember. That's why. That's why we even sacked Ole.
True. Oh, I forgot he was a Bayern player. You know, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not.
he was.
I don't say I can't see them bringing him back, bro. What I'm hearing recently is there's some interest coming out from Germany, so I was assuming it's from Bayern. To be honest, bro, to be fair, right? So yeah, Jamal Musiala, guys, the number 10. This is the star of the German team. Well deserved. Brilliant performance, a goal and an assist, creating almost everything positive going forward. The heart of the German attack, and the youngster is roaring and ready to take up the role. He delivers on big games and he delivers whenever
Big
he
game.
plays. And that's
Mm.
the best analysis I could give of this talent, a danger man, and I would wish United would go in for this guy. You know what I mean? It's probably going to cost somewhere in the region of 100 million, but I think it would be 100 million euros well spent to get this guy into our midfield as a possible replacement for Bruno. He could come in and play next to Bruno. That's how good he is. You know what I mean? He could play off the wing. He could play false
True.
nine. Jamal Musiala is every bit of a talent. You know what I mean? Like, talk about a footballer, bro, to be
Yeah,
very honest.
he's a real footballer for me as well.
Oh, GB, I forgot. Big up, bro. I see you come
Gee,
in.
big up to you.
I was
Yeah, I
doing
just
a little bit before I was talking about him, but let me bring it back for you, bro, just because, I can't, you my brother, bro, so I gotta do that for you. Right? So check this out, GB. Maximilian Bayer. He's also in the German squad for the Euros, so you might just see him get a game tonight. I can't promise, but he might come out and run and get a game tonight, and he's probably going to show his stuff. As you can see right there, he's rated for 30 million euros, which is not that expensive. You know what I mean? He's 21 years old, 1.85 meters tall. So I guess that's 6'1". You know what I mean? And he's a very good striker, clinical. He could play left wing, right wing, or through the middle. He's a better striker, but he's very creative. He involves the entire team in his performances, and he brings them in. He gets assists, and he does very positive playing with a fluid front line. So guys, this is why I'm saying to you guys, Joshua Xerxes is of top talent, but in this moment where Man United, we need to get talent as well as we need to get bodies. We need to get more numbers into the squad. I think looking at a deal like this is going to bode well for the future. He probably will play quite a few games this season. He's probably going to score a few goals. If we was to buy him, I would say average 10 goals this season plus five, maybe more assists. I think guaranteed that's what he will get on a low scale. If more, close to 18 and 10 assists, because that's the type of young talent he is. He's very, very good. And I'm not just saying that, guys. I've seen him play live twice this season against big teams, and he does really, really well. So coming to the Premier League, I know it's going to take some time for him to get used to the league, but you never know what could happen. For each player, it's different. He could come in, hit the ground running, and Hoyland could have a bit of a battle on his hands. But I think that will make Hoyland a lot better as well. Joshua Zirkzee coming in, how he's coming in, for the price that we're going to pay, 34 million, plus 10 million for the agent. I don't like that type of deal, but at the same time, the price is really not that bad. The only opposition I have to it is that I'd rather pay 25 million pounds than 35 million pounds for a similar age and talent. You know what I mean? I don't mind Joshua Zirkzee, but I kind of like this guy a lot more. I think he would fall right into our strikers, or striking in the attack, and fit right in. Berber, I'm trying my best. Maybe United will hire me someday to be a scout, because you know what? I think I got a decent pair of eyes. Sachiv, what are you thinking about Maximilian Bayer? No problem, GB. Got your back, bro, all the time. So you probably might see him later on in the
yeah,
German
yeah.
squad. He might
Mm.
feature. If Germany win today, I could say he probably will start the next game. Let me just bring him up so you can see that he's in the squad. I know people might say, I'm just trying to overrate this youngster, but look him right here, Maximilian Bayer
There you
in
go.
the German squad. This is the youngster right here. And I know you looking at him, GB, he's not that muscular, but he's only 21, bro. So, and at 6'1", if you give him some time and some training, he's definitely gonna put on some muscle and get that physicality. You know what I mean? So let's look forward to that. And last but certainly not least, guys, let's cover the last match of today. Is going to be featuring our very own Scott McTominay. He didn't have the greatest game the last time out, but hopefully he has a better performance tonight, because Scotland is going to need him. Terrible performance, terrible, terrible performance from most of the Scotland midfield. Their defense was not compact, not composed by any means at all. And to be honest, I hope they would do a little bit better than they did. But again, they were against the might of Germany, and I think they were always going to lose that game. But they have a chance. They have a chance against Granit Xhaka and Switzerland tonight. You know what I mean? And hopefully their key to the midfield is back, and he's not out again missing because he was not able to play in the game. And that guy is very, very much missed. You know what I mean?
Gilmore,
Very,
yeah.
very much missed.
Gilmore. Hmm.
Hmm?
Gilmore, right?
Yeah, Gilmore. You know, they need this guy to be for this game because if he's not, they're going to have a lot of trouble in the
A
midfield.
lot of problem. Yeah.
Yeah, John McGinn,
I think John
horrible game
McGinn.
from this
I
guy.
think John McGinn needs to be dropped, in my opinion.
Yeah, but after that game, I would rather play someone else ahead of him. I think he had a poor performance. He didn't offer much to the team. He was more of a risk. He lost the ball so many times, I can't count. And it's like, he strained their midfield. He didn't allow them the time. And you would expect Robertson to come out from the back and do something going down the wing, but he was almost the same as McGinn. So hopefully Scotty McTominay is going to do it big for them today. I have to back him. He's a Man United player. He's our very own academy graduate. As much as he might not be one of our best players in the squad, we know he is in and around the box a danger man. And usually he's in a better form, more consistent form for Scotland. So hopefully in this game, he shows
Hmm.
up big time because they're going to need it. Because if they lose today,
Oh yeah, yeah, for
they're
sure,
probably
for
going to
sure.
be out of the competition. You know what I mean? So it's going to be
Hmm.
long. Hopefully for Scott McTominay, it's not as long as we think it's going to be. But let's look at the Switzerland team. I have to say I admire the performance from Switzerland. Very,
Yeah,
very strong, very, very
they were
composed,
they were
very
they were brilliant.
compact,
They were brilliant
and
against Hungary.
hmm,
They were brilliant against Hungary.
100%, bro. 100%. They were 100% brilliant against Hungary, bro. And I think Switzerland, I underestimated them. But you know what? Granit Xhaka winning the Bundesliga 1 in his first campaign back to Germany as a player. And they have the likes of Akanji. And guys, you may not know about this guy, but I'm telling you now,
Yeah, he was.
this
Yeah,
guy,
he played.
you
Yeah.
see this guy, Michel Abisha,
Hmm.
this guy is a beast. This guy was the best player in their entire midfield against Hungary. This guy, right? I'm gonna do a little report on this guy. He also plays for Bologna, guys, as you can
Ooh,
see.
Zirkzee as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
he plays with Xerxes, right? And he's playing for Switzerland.
Hmm.
Watch out for him tonight. He's 27 years old, so he's probably not one of the players that we will be looking for, but he's probably in the prime of his career in this current moment, and he's performing really, really well, guys. So stay tuned for more action from him. Tune into the game as he's going to be on prime time at 8 p.m. UK tonight, playing alongside Granit Xhaka for the team. He has a goal, he has an assist in 90 minutes played. He covered 10.93 kilometers, 87% passing accuracy, and 31.1 top speed in the game was recorded. His teammate Granit Xhaka is also another big player. Very, very,
Yeah,
very, very
Xhaka
key
was key. Yeah.
to the way they want to play, to keeping that midfield together. And after the amazing season he had, I don't expect him to underperform. He's the number 10, and he's also the captain of the team. I expect him to excel in this tournament. So I think Switzerland will be the ones to qualify behind Germany, but you never know what could happen. If Scotty McTominay turns into Scott McDonaldinho tonight,
Yeah, man.
it's gonna be long. It's gonna be long, bro. Big up to you, Madhouse. What's going on, broski? What's going on, man? Hope you're having a good one.
I can't lie. Like
Switzerland
the
are no slouches, bro. Very underrated. That's what I'm
very.
saying, though. I think
Yeah.
I expect them to exit the group alongside Germany. At the same time, I feel like you know the only thing could stop that is our very own Scotty McTominay. And he has those days where he turns into McDonaldinho, not McDonaldo, you know, McTerminator, you know what I mean?
Mm.
McSauce comes out to play. Maybe it might just be one of those days for him. So I'm gonna be looking out for it. I'm trying. I have class today, guys, so I'm not going to be able to host the game at 5 p.m. UK time, featuring the host nation
Oh yeah,
Germany.
I need to.
But
Oh yeah, I need to do the. Yeah, I need to do the. Need to do the football. Is it the power hour
predictor, yeah, we got
predictions
to
as
do the
well?
predictions, Brisky.
Oh no,
So
yeah, it's quick. Yeah, the game week two is just about to start. I've just noticed.
yeah, it starts in an hour, bro.
That's mad.
So yeah, man, time to do the predictions for this week.
You know,
Hopefully, I'm
like
not in the mud.
like one thing I have to say about Xhaka, right? His mental resilience was actually like is was actually one of the key aspects why he on like why he was the key player in like the past season of like Arsenal's title challenge as well. The way how Arsenal fans treated him in the past, the like look at the way how he really turned himself around as a player. He never gave up.
100%, bro.
He never absolutely gave up as a player. And even with he reminds me a lot about like Harry Maguire as well. Very similar, very very similar to it.
Bro, to be fair, Bill, but I think if Granit Xhaka was in Arsenal team this season, they would have won the league. I think Arsenal miss
They would have won
most
the league,
a
100%.
midfielder who could also defend, but also go forward and provide a threat. Like a real bruiser in the midfield. I think Declan Rice needed someone who could actually help him defend and go forward for certain games. That would be a mainstay in the team, and I think that's just what my thoughts, bro. But I always rated Granit Xhaka and his brother. I always thought they were good players. But at the same time, he went to Arsenal, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, guys, what are your thoughts? What are your predictions for the games today? Drop your predictions in the chat, guys. Let's see what you're thinking. Who do you think is going to win between Croatia and Albania? I'm going to go for Albania win. I think that Croatia might score some goals today, but I think Albania is going to win 3-2. So I'm going to go for that. In the game afterwards, what are you guys thinking? Yeah, I mean, Zaka and Rice would have been impenetrable, bro. It would have been long. It would have been difficult for anyone to beat them, bro. But they went for a different player. I see Madhouse is going with an Albania win. And just in time, the lineups are confirmed. So I'll bring those lineups up on stage shortly. Guys, I'm going for a Germany win versus Hungary. I'm going to say
Oh
4-1
yeah,
Germany. I'm going to say
yeah.
Musiala with a goal, Florian Wirtz with a
Yeah,
brace, and
let me
definitely
okay.
going to say full crew coming in to score a goal. Maybe he starts and scores the opening goal, but I think that's going to be the scorers on the team sheet again. It would be nice, but honestly, to see Luka Modric arrive, but Albania, they're very decent guys, and the way they looked against Italy, I think they definitely will be trouble, spell problems, because their team is very very quick and they press really high and they create a lot of chances and they're very compact in the defense. And last but not least, for the Scotland game, I don't know, bro. Scotland's performance was so terrible. I'm wondering if they're gonna get a result in this game. But I'm gonna go for Scotland to score 2 goals, and I'm gonna go for Switzerland to score 3 goals.
I'm
So it's
going
gonna
with
be 3-2. I'm. You know what, guys?
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
go
yeah.
for a draw. I'm gonna go for a draw between Scotland and Hungary. So if I get it wrong, I get it wrong. But I'm gonna go for a draw because I feel like McDonaldinho is coming in tonight. I'm gonna back McDonaldinho. He's gonna show up. You know, McDonaldinho is gonna be live in the building, guys. I'm telling you. So yeah, those are
Well,
my predictions so far. And yeah, guys, I will be. Oh crap! I put Hungary twice. Yeah, so I'm doing my predictions for the
Wow.
Football Power Hour one
I
time
have
as well.
just I've just saw football. I saw Papi's prediction for the Denmark game. He man say 3-2 to Denmark. You know what?
Against
I'm actually
England
about to predict that win. I'm actually about to predict that Denmark win as well.
versus England.
Yeah, against England.
You guys are crazy, bro. I know they say that I'm crazy, but that's pretty crazy, guys. I mean,
Might
not
happen. Bro.
nah. Slovenia versus Serbia. All right, so two Slovenia 3-1 Serbia. I'm going for a Sesko brace in that game. Denmark 2,
Um, I'm going with
England
the draw.
2.
Yeah, with the England one. I'm going with the draw.
Yeah, me too.
Mm,
Because I think Hoyland will score. Spain,
yeah, you.
Italy. Spain 2, Italy 3. Yeah, Italy winning this game. Guaranteed. Right. I'm going up to Friday. On Saturday, I will drop further predictions. So Slovakia to beat Ukraine 3, yeah, 3-1. They go beat Ukraine for sure.
Yeah, I'm going with 2-1, 2-1 Slovakia as well.
Poland 1, Austria 2. I think Austria will beat Poland. Oh, Netherlands, France. Netherlands 3, France 2. France go and hold the L. Oh, Georgia playing Czechia. I think Georgia go and lose. Georgia
Yeah,
2. I think they will draw. I'm going for a draw. Georgia, Czechia draw. Yeah, going for a draw.
yeah. I'm going with the draw as well. I'm going with 1-1.
Turkey, Portugal, bro. That's gonna be a big game, bro. Turkey, Portugal. Turkey 1, Portugal. Turkey 2, Portugal 4. Yeah, Portugal to win. And Belgium, Romania. Oh, I think Belgium going to get smashed. 1, Romania
Yeah, I'm going.
4.
I put 2-1 to Romania.
All right, so yeah, I think that's my prediction so far. All right,
Yeah,
yeah, guys, big up.
that's all.
Let me just bring
Yeah,
these the starting lineups to the fold, guys, so you guys could see the starting lineup for today's game. It's out. Game starts in 1 hour, guys. Hope you guys are excited. Whoever is watching the game, I'm gonna be the one starting the live today, so I'm definitely gonna be there. Let's check the lineups out. The lineups are out, guys. And starting for Croatia in goal is Livakovic. In defense is Perisic, Gvardiol, Sutalo, and Juranovic. Captain Modric is on the right, Brozovic in the center, and Kovacic
yeah,
is on the left.
yeah,
Maya
Czechia,
starts up front, Pektovic, and Kramaric. Guys, it's going to
Kramaric.
be a tough game. Look at this team, guys. For Albania, in goal is Strakosha. In defense, at
Pardon
the
me, I have
left
no
back is
idea about
Mitaj. Huh?
Pardon me,
Arlen
pardon me, I
Ayeti
don't even
plays in the
know.
defense.
I don't even know the team, man.
James Jim City, I think, is the captain.
Right.
Isaji is on the right back position. Lacey is on the left. Ramadani Aslani, watch out for the number 21. He's going to be big in this game.
Right.
Badrami, their
Okay.
number 10. He's on the left wing. Manaj and Asani up front. No
I
Armando Broya. I think he's on the bench.
I thought I was just about to say Manj. Like
Big up,
literally
man.
big up Manj,
Armando
bro.
Broya is on the bench. Let's look
Yeah,
at the
yeah, we know
bench
that.
for Croatia as well. Sosa is on
Yeah.
the bench. Piaka, Vida, Pasalic, Susic, Patrina, Ehrlich, Pongracic, Stanisic, and the goalkeepers. And on the bench for Albania is Bailu, Yasula, Broya, Mihash, Safiri, Berisha, Muki, Ismalji, Daku, Abrashi, Kumpula, Aliji, and Hosha. So it's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be a big game. The Croatians definitely expecting a win, and the Albanians are definitely hoping to be an upset today. Madhouse, don't release the bad energy into the universe. Ronaldo is the GOAT, bro. Ronaldo is the GOAT. CR7 will score. Trust me. Ukraine, Austria, France wins. Oh, okay, 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 okay,
Bro,
fine,
you're
okay,
bro,
fair
you're
enough.
just underestimating Romania, man. They were brilliant against Ukraine, my friend.
I think France is I think Romania is gonna win their game. I don't know,
Same.
bro. I think it's gonna be long. This tournament is gonna get really excited. Madhouse said he's itching all over. Guys, I
Yeah,
want to
because of
thank you so much for joining us today. It was really, really my pleasure to have all of you watching, have all of you getting in the chat, giving your opinions, guys. Big up to all of you coming in,
no
and
problem.
most of all,
Yeah,
big up to
guys.
Kenny Fan TV for coming in today, supporting me in the stream. Thank you so much, bro. We're gonna be live in just under an hour, guys, as we get ready, right, for the first match of today's play in the Euro 2024 coverage, guys. Big up to all of you joining. Big up to you, Madhouse. Big up to you, Berber. Thank you so much, my brother. I hope you're having a great day. We'll
Welcome.
catch you back later on for the stream. Big up to you, GB. We'll definitely let Pappy know about your predictions. It's live in my stream, so it's recorded here. And big up to you guys. Hope you have a great day and tune in to later on to the stream. Yali, we'll be seeing you soon, bro. I know you're going to be here for the stream for the Germany game. So big up to you, my brother. Shea Arsenal, big up to you for coming in. And the gaming simp. Right? Sachev, guys,
Yeah.
we're gonna be
If you
out. We're gonna definitely be back later on for the live as the game goes live. 10 minutes before, you're gonna see me live here. I don't know if Kenny is gonna come in, but if he's there,
Yeah, I'll be
we'll
there
be
for
here
it. Yeah, I'll be
together
there.
and we'll be looking forward to an exciting match. These teams may not be favored to win the tournament, but lately the teams who have not been the favorites have been producing some
They will
amazing
show up for
and
sure. Yeah.
interesting matches to be held. So you know what? Thank you so much. Catch you guys on the next side, and don't forget to smash those likes and subscribe, guys. It helps the channel grow. On the road to 300 subs, help me to get there. Hopefully by the end of the tournament, I might hit 1K. Big up, guys.